Boswell on to send this away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, red, yellow. Red, green. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Young on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Cut down the field, Leggett. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. It's on the left hash,
Austin,
46 yards
what are you
out.
doing, Austin? What are you doing? Come sit down. You don't just go get something yourself.
The kick
Sit down.
by Roddy's good. And that'll bring it back to within a score.
Yes, you are.
Lead
Don't ever go
7.
back to having it by yourself.
Kate, that's just
You
an
act
excellent
first.
play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
No, not right now. No, once I get done.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
He'll throw it. Getting out to his left. A massive shot towards the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Trayvon Merritt has it. And the Panthers intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a
I like
moment.
to do that. My camera.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Okay, red. Ready?
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Strike through. Black shot. Set, huh?
Young throwing here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Blaster, 6. Come on, set. Yellow, 46. Mega. Hut.
Throwing from the gun. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Right on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers make it 17 all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
Look at the 8. Hey, 626. Look at the...
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Rodgers will look to throw. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Now we give to Warren, coming right. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 3rd down and 6.
That's why I say move your big ass head off the motherfucking table.
26.
That's what you get. Nah, that's what you get. Be quiet. I don't want to hear it.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle.
Hey, get back. That's how I look at shit.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Hey, hit the damn table. Hold it. I hope it hurts.
Back to my day one install. Rookie mini camp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
What? No. I want you messing up my blanket. No.
Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, Rodgers hits his running back, and that will not be enough for a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
The Steelers calling their 1st timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. Boswell able to knock it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Commit. Check. 52 blue. Black ultra. Hey, you. Ready?
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Juan Thornhill getting there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready. Blue 32.
From the 37. Forced out to his right. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Trying to find his tight end.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Cut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Taking his shot, deep down the field it goes. Brought in, inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Red, 38.
Shotgun snap now to Young. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Drill green. 33, yellow. White, white. 6, mega.
Young working from the gun. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Cole Holcomb has it. Through the defense it goes, room to burn. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. 3 quarters in the books from this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Red, 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Young back to it after the pick. Finds Sanders. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. Working quickly here.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Panthers.
First down, Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's 2nd and 5. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Black, 95. Red, yellow.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Blaster, six. Come on, set. Yellow, fly through. Smash, red. Check.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Looking sideline and cut by Washington. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's your bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
They'll run now on second down. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Number 50, hey, you block over here.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 42-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41.
Blue striker. Let's go. 45, white. Needle blue. Red striker. Black ultra. Steel black.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and come right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Black 40, ready.
Back to throw, here's Young. Has it downfield, working the left. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Kate, we see it every week in the NFL. So many of these defenses are predicated on not giving up the big play. So when you get a chunk play, yards like that thrown into double coverage to your tight end, you will take it every time and twice on Sunday.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Blaster, six, here we go. Yellow, 22, green jack. 6, mega. Ready.
Now it's Young. Headed out right. He can run it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Black shot. Yellow. Check.
From the 16. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Right on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Hey, 88. Yeah, this. 26. Plant. Hey, check 26.
On 2nd and 10 now, Rodgers. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
318. Cut. Get 300. Get 300. Take 30. Inside. Stay right.
He's back to throw. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. A strike for 23 yards. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
318. Take 30.
Warren here from the gun. And this one is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
319. 319.
Firing quickly is Rodgers, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers up by 6. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Counterplay here, Warren. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll go again with Warren. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
There was a theory some years ago, Kate, that you would never run play action on 3rd and extra long like this because that play action is really not going to affect the defense. But what you got to understand is many times you're running that play action because of the great protection. You're actually trying to give that quarterback an extra beat. Well, it didn't work out that time. Kate, as a kicker, when you miss something like that, you're taking out some equity with your defenders. That could have made it a 2-score game, and just their mentality, psychology is totally different. Instead, well, you're asking them to come through yet again with another stop to hold on to this lead.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready. 6, blue, 32. Green, yellow, go. Needle, blue. Claws, red. Ready?
They'll look to throw it. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Red. Let's go now. Red. Field. White. Blue. Ultra. Go ultra. Black ultra. Hey, green. Green. Set.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
6. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Here he is to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
they were lucky to survive that dropped interception, but the game's still on the line here. This is 4th down.
52 blue. 6, mega.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Desperation time here on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319. 50.
This is Warren headed right. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to pass it here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Back to throw. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not, they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
At your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably you before I Gucci chain, switch it up. It's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crypto. A chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
You got to go to your part. When it's time to go, yeah. Let me know when you're ready, please. Stop touching that. No. You don't know nothing about no football, boy. No. You do it when you play. Go play yours. In a minute. You gotta wait for a minute. I'm almost done. I'll let you got what y'all want. Stop. What? What? I know, not right now. You're gonna be able to play with him in a minute.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Go ahead, Austin.
First play and a first throw for Rodgers. Flushed out right. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Go to 50, 88, 26. Go to 50.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They picked up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 27. Here's Rodgers. Complete. Smith has it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
6:30.
To throw is Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
What are you doing?
This is a route we'll see more of as this game
You did do that. Why are you making noise like that?
They want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Sometimes offensive you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go. Black, 95. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Young now. Checks this down to Hubbard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Now Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther 1st down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
47-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Watch it, 6. Ready.
Here's Young. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
What are you doing now? For what? I'm going to tell you one more time. Before you get anything, you ask first, dude.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
45, white, black ultra.
Looking to throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, I'm quite sure that they envisioned a much better start to this game when they practiced all week. But they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
50, green jack.
They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Yes, it did.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and
They're
they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. It'll be Young again. And once again, this is Sanders. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Quite the opening drive they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Red 38.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Get on. Yeah.
Hey, no steal. 45, white. Ready.
Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Black 40. Black 6.
Throwing, Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And the Panthers are going to be set up with
tight end ain't catching the ball no more. He want to go one person. All right, cool. I got it. I know this time it is.
Doesn't matter where it's
You won't get another catch.
Tight ends know that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet
One
when
person.
all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Come on.
Hold on, Leonard.
Yell it. Black. 95. Strike.
I have to go with somebody else. Nah, allow that shit to go.
They'll run here with Hubbard. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
Tight end, y'all.
Set. Ready. Blue. 32. Shoot. Yellow. Black.
Tight end, I feel.
Red. Yellow. Ready.
Young will set to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
From the 3-yard line once more. Now here's 3rd and goal.
Ready.
No, you gonna eat something. No.
32. Yellow. Switch. Yellow. Pause red.
Is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Point after here coming up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
He dink and dunk all the way down the field.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Down the left sideline and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Calvin Austin, 65 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up,
I'm more dipping and dunking downfield. You're going to have to throw that motherfucker over the top. Locking down everything over the middle.
They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is Jimmy Horn Jr. to return it.
It's not going
And
to
he'll be brought down right
everything
on
over the middle.
chalk of the 20.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
He's going to have to,
After that
bomb
last
it.
score we just saw, now
Ain't getting nothing easy.
14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Black, 95. Gerald Green. Ready?
Young.
No, sir. He ain't getting nothing quick no more, y'all.
It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go. Here we go. Peter Blue. Green Jack. 6. Mega. 10.
Young to throw it.
Yes, sir. Oh, my
In the
God.
middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
You can't get no luck, bro. You can't.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right. Give him 5 yards there, and it will bring up 2nd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Set. Ready.
Now a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Ready. Black. Red.
Young to throw it.
Let's go, man.
And this throw will be
No more quick. Nothing quick no more. We're going to have to throw that man down the field.
And the Steelers are going to take over once
Go.
again at their own
Nothing quick.
37-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt a kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Warren. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
At the 15-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith.
A 7-yard gain. That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Throwing now is Rodgers. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Boswell for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Steelers 21, Panthers 7. Chris Boswell will kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and go further. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half, Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers going to get the football first, trailing here as well as we resume play in this second half.
And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
To throw, Young. Oh, going for Sanders downfield. It's
Ooh, my. Who was that nigga? Sanders. Ooh. That nigga been snagging everything.
43 yards.
That's the kind of play this offense desperately needed. They've got to be saying, our defense has kept us in the ball game. We're down, but we're certainly not out. And maybe that was the spark that they've been searching for.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now here's Young.
Look very much to be a catchable ball. Could not hang on. Second down coming up. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Might be on your profile and
give up the middle, Hubbard. Taken across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Now the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
I'm going to have to put Jalen Reynolds on that tight end.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Now Rodgers. He'll find Metcalf. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Can I sit with you? Huh?
Hold on, man.
Now Rodgers from the gun on 3rd down. Buying time to his
It's
left.
Daddy.
Rodgers sliding to a stop for the 1st down.
Go over there. I'm going to let you play next time, but you got to go over there. Go sit down over there. I'm going to let you play next.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's one. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running left, it's Warren.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Here's Rodgers to throw. The throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field.
Hey, 626.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down at the 27. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
319.
Now it's Rodgers. And this one complete to Smith. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
258. Plant.
Warren will try the right side. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd and goal from the 1.
258.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point now by Boswell. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Green Jack. Set. 52 blue. Flight blue. Blue striker. Ready?
Now Young. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's Young from the shotgun. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, that you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head
Don't turn it down.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Black ultra. Black shot. Strike 2.
Here's Young. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety. Well, there is still time to recover from this. It remains a 2-score game, even with the 2 points there. But let's just say things not trending in the right direction.
I like that phrase. I'm going to say it along with you. Things are definitely not trending in the right direction. They needed something on that drive. Instead, they gave up 2 points and a lot of hope.
Well, they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
I gotta call my boy back. I gotta focus on this.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage and crowd the throwing lanes?
What?
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3
what
thus
is it?
far.
The last
this
quarter.
Is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
First and 10. That's a 16-yard line.
A handoff for Warren. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 10 more there and another first down.
Run it down.
They've been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I'm trying to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
15-yard line.
Hey, 88. Hey, 626.
Looking to throw. Rodgers. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Scotty Miller. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, start the bus, because they think this one is over.
Matthew Wright to kick off for Carolina.
And remember, following the safety, you give the now. And now, how about this? The free kick from the 20 going to be out of bounds. And that, of course, is a penalty. On the give, it's Warren. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
On play action, Rodgers going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
From the gun on third down, Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10.
Throwing is Rodgers. Got his man, it's Warren. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Get 300! Get 300!
And again, it's Rodgers. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
It ain't nothing. I have to get okay, bro.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here we go. Black shot.
Young now. He'll find McMillan here. Now he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second and a couple. Young to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play.
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
Let's go. Red, yellow, 33, yellow, smash, red. Claws, red. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Young. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Set, hut. Yellow, 43. Ready?
To the air once more, Young. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Here we go, here we go. Red, 38. Ready, ready.
Third down, Young from the gun.
He's got Sanders on the out route. It's caught.
Stop second
Of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. I don't want to go over the top here, but that's still a nice touchdown. I know they're being blown out of the stadium, but for this team to go downfield and score when this game is essentially over, that shows me a lot.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25.
Matthew Wright to kick off for Carolina.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Short throw to Smith. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it second down.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down at the 41-yard line.
Rodgers looking to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. He's to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
No, I'm almost done. I got 1 minute. So go let's sit down until I get done. No, okay, it's almost done. Give me a second. Yeah, it's almost done, dude. I got you. Okay, come on now. Okay, go. So I mess up.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Needle blue.
They'll look to throw here. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, to 26.
Rodgers throwing here. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Rodgers now to throw. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Yellow, zoom. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Black ultra. Ready?
Young to throw it. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Alex Highsmith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in the drive in the final quarter.
Let's go now. 60 red. 0.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts. They do. I've been Houdini with my commas. My mama getting all these new